Hello, happy Valentine's Day, people. All right, so I just made a video for my challengers, but I felt like it was a really important message, and so I'm going to make one for you so that you can join my happiness train today. So it's Valentine's Day, and I know some people have like conflicted thoughts about that. If you have a person, it's great. If you don't, well, it can be kind of bittersweet because you don't have a penguin and you feel weird, right? It's really easy today to beat yourself up if you don't have a person, and if you do, well, either way, it's really easy to eat our feelings, right? So my encouragement for my challengers and for all of you is that you've got to love yourself. Like Valentine's Day, yeah, sure, it's about your person, whatever. But ultimately, this whole journey, it's about loving yourself. If you love who you are, if you're working on becoming a better version of yourself, well, then you're just going to rock your freaking life, and all that happiness and love and contentment is going to trickle into all other areas of your life, and you could feel, if your cup is filled, it's easier to take care of all your people, right? All of your passengers. You put your own oxygen mask on first so you can take care of your people. So my call to action, well, what I did today, I read this quote that totally rocked my world, rocked my life, and I want to share it with you as well. So I was doing my miracle morning today, and I was reading a book, and I highlighted this phrase because it was so freaking important to me. Let today be the day that you give up who you've been so that you can step into who you want to become. So many of us hang on to those old things, like the old failures. We are constantly replaying our mistakes or our failures, or we didn't do good enough, or we're not blah, blah, blah. Insert whatever it is, your negative mantra up here, insert that there. If you let go of all that and stop focusing on that, you can grow your life into something amazing and fantastic. So when I read that quote, let today be the day that you give up who you've been so that you can step into who you want to become, I was like, yes, this is it. This is my freaking mantra. This is what I want on my gravestone. Well, not really, but so I started to journal, and I journaled about it, and it kind of became like this affirmation list, and it was all the things I want for my life. So if you haven't spent time thinking about your vision, I want you to. If you don't have a vision, if you don't have a goal, if you don't know what you're working towards, you're never going to arrive there. You're never going to improve yourself enough to grow into who you want to become. So it's super important to figure out your vision, to figure out what you want for your life so that you can keep moving in the right direction. It's super easy to just tread water where we're at because we all have so many things happening. We all have 1,000 to-do lists. We all have obligations and bills and stress and the news media. There's so much negativity, but it's important to focus on you. Who are you? Who are you with all the other stuff, all the labels stripped away? Who are you? What do you want from your life? What do you want from your life? So I started thinking, what do I want? I want to feel relaxed. I want to take more time to read. I want to actually enjoy my kids. I want to lay by the pool this summer and not guilt myself about whatever I've been eating or worry about what other people are thinking about me. I want to lay by the pool and enjoy the sound of the birds and the kids playing and not be thinking about my to-do list. I want money in the bank so I don't have to stress about bills. I want a freaking awesome retirement. I want to travel. I want a house on land. I want fruit trees. I want a garden that I can go out and harvest that will attract the deer that my husband can shoot to stock up our freezer. I want more sex. I want more time adventuring. I want more time camping. I want more time feeling fulfilled. I want to leave a mark. I want to inspire people. I want to motivate people. I just want to rock my life. So I spent some time, I filled up like 5 pages, and I want you to do that too. Think about what you want. How do you want to feel? What do you want to accomplish? There's nothing selfish about that. I feel like all these I wants can come across as like, there's nothing wrong with that. If you don't have a goal for your life, if you don't know what you want, how will you ever change and step into that person? It's not going to magically happen. I say it all the time. Your most perfect, most amazing, most fulfilled life is not going to come out of a vending machine. It's going to take work and effort and sacrifice, but it's worth it. It's worth it to get to the end of your life and look back and be like, you know what? I freaking rocked my life. I did what I wanted to do. I left my mark. I taught my children the lessons that they needed to learn. That's what we want, right? Stop sleepwalking through your life. If that's where you've been, if you've been too scared to try, like I was for so long, if you're just feeling overwhelmed, if you're focusing on the negativity, it's not going to change. It just won't. You have to start doing personal development. You have to start filling yourself with positivity. You have to change your highlight reel and your mantra. And it starts with affirmations. So, super easy thing, right? Just think about whatever it is you want. I want to feel calm. I want to feel strong. I want to feel I'm blessed. I am a great friend. I'm a good spouse. Whatever it is. Have your affirmations, say them out loud every single day, make it a part of your life. And before you know it, all that stuff is going to come true. I have crazy, insane goals for my life. Crazy, insane goals that I never even considered having these goals. But the more time I think about my vision, the more time I spend thinking about what I really want, what will make me happy. It's not about like monetary goals. It's about leaving a mark. It's about making a difference. It's about living my best freaking life. That's what this is all about. So on this Valentine's Day, I want you to take a minute and think about yourself. Think about what you love about yourself and what you maybe need to become to love yourself even more. Yeah, we want to accept where we're at, but at the same time, you can't just be content to stay where you're at, right? So today, let today be the day that you give up who you've become, let go of the rearview mirror syndrome, let go of the things you've messed up on, let go of your failures, let go of the not readies, whatever it is your objection is, and start focusing on who you want to become and take the freaking action to step into that person, to grow into that person. It's freaking awesome, right? You guys are the author of your own story. I'm the author of my own story. I get to write how things go. And yes, life throws us curveballs and it's not always planned. I have this theory that it never works out the way we plan, but it always works out the way it's supposed to. So if your story right now is hard and a struggle and it doesn't feel good, well, it's not over yet. You're still writing your chapter, and you're not a freaking victim. You're not just circumstances don't just happen to you. You affect your life. And if this up here isn't positive, isn't optimistic, isn't looking to grow and get better and just rock your life, nothing will ever change. It starts with you. You are the driver of your bus. You are the author of your freaking life story. So make it count. And on this Valentine's Day, I'm challenging you to love yourself.